Guess what? Nakobe Dean isn't going to be there at 32. You don't get Nakobe Dean now. You guys, the Detroit Rams guys, you don't get Nakobe Dean now because you wanted Stafford.
To every single one of you Detroit Lions fans, that said that the Rams wouldn't make the playoffs. When they played Arizona in the playoffs, he got lucky. He didn't have to throw the ball. Only 17 times. Let's see him throw 17 times against Tom Brady.
Adam has, permeated the studio here on Big D Energy. So you know what? I'm going to go Adam now with this segment. I'm taking my turn here being Adam. Nakobe Dean said his only top 30 visit was with the Detroit Lions. And I know that gets people excited, right? Like people get warm about that. Nakobe Dean was the flavor. Even Sam Flannel, our resident Michigan slap. You recognize what happened to your football team in that game.
Oh, they got killed. I mean, and it was the defense that just dominated.
They didn't belong on the field with them.
Not even a little bit. And I'm the first one to admit it.
Neither did Cincinnati against Alabama. But.
Very true,
At least they had a cornerback that gave them a fighting chance.
Cornerback, I know. That's so depressing, man.
Give them
it's
the
so
sauce.
Depressing how significant the talent gap is between a Big Ten championship game, a Big 12 championship game, a Pac-12 championship game, and then
the SEC.
The SEC.
The old granddad. I know you guys all want Nakobe Dean. Guess what? Nakobe Dean isn't going to be there at 32. Nakobe Dean's going to go 28, 29, 30-ish, something like that. So I hope all of you enjoyed your big win over the Packers there to end the season. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. That was huge, right? And then I hope you guys all enjoyed your Matt Stafford Super Bowl run. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did.
I did.
I hope you're happy that San Francisco 49ers defensive backs dropped interceptions that hit them right in the chest, so Stafford, and you could get your Detroit Rams t-shirt. And I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Was it fun? Was it still fun? You still hung over from celebrating Matt Stafford Super Bowl? You don't get Nakobe Dean now. You guys, the Detroit Rams guys, you don't get Nakobe Dean now because you wanted Stafford. You wanted Stafford to go win the Super Bowl. Well, here you go, Stick. There you go, everybody. Enjoy.
Oh, hell no. Don't bring me into that.
I'm saying, yeah.
No.
Adam, there you go, man.
Yeah. The guy to your left is dancing in goat heads.
But it's different. He did it for minutes. It's different. Nakobe Dean isn't going to be there at 32. Nakobe Dean's going to go 28, 29, 30 or something like that. So I hope all of you for business reasons. It's different.
First of all, Matthew Stafford will pay for my college or my son going to college, and I don't even have a kid yet. Number one. Number two. To every single one of you Detroit Lions fans, that said that the Rams wouldn't make the playoffs, that the Rams wouldn't win a playoff game, and then every time they accomplished, see, I didn't want to keep this going. You guys told me he couldn't win the division or win a playoff game. When they won the division, he got lucky. Okay, fine. When they played Arizona in the playoffs, he got lucky. He didn't have to throw the ball. Only 17 times. Let's see him throw 17 times against Tom Brady. All right, well, then what? And it just kept going and going. I didn't want to keep it going, Neil. I didn't want to keep it going. These dumb motherfuckers wouldn't stop. It's not in my control. I'm sorry, Sam.
Write it down, Sam.
It's not in my hands. They wouldn't stop. It was 17 throws, not good enough. Oh, well, they almost choked the lead, 4 fumbles. Well, what? All right, next game.
I mean,
Jimmy
he wasn't
G.
the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Well, he should beat Jimmy Garoppolo and the Niners, right? Even though the Niners are one of the most schematically impressive teams in NFL history. But regardless of the point, he goes down and scores the game-winning touchdown in that game in the fourth quarter again. The best quarterback in the fourth quarter in the regular and postseason. The first quarterback in NFL history to throw for 6,000 yards.
Adam, we know the resume,
do I have
man.
to do this?
We know the resume.
That's how stupid they are. You know the resume. There's a lot of stupid people that are listening right now.
My point is, when draft day goes down and we're at the brass rail and we're in downtown Detroit and the drinks are flowing and we got bookend picks, right? Like we got a pick at the beginning, a pick at the end. Stick's going to be 5 to 6 old fashions deep. He's going to be a mess. Like that. Stop me if I'm wrong.
No.
Stick. Okay.
No. You
proceed. Okay.
You know who the hell I am.
Proceed, Neil. What I'm saying is this: I don't want to hear it from anybody. When Nakobe Dean gets taken 27, 28, 29, 30, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear. I don't even want to hear the groans from the crowd because that's what you got. That's what you wanted. You wanted Stafford to win, so that's what you get. And I'm not going to, and I'm not letting it slide either. So I want that microphone. The second I hear the first, I want the microphone. I'll say, no. Get that Detroit Rams shirt on and let's celebrate. I'll tell the DJ to turn the music up, play the Kool and the Gang celebration.
I'm telling you this: if someone shows up in a Detroit Rams shirt, there's going to be problems.
Oh, I'd punch him for you guys. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. There was no. Detroit had zero success regarding the Rams title run. My shtick, or whatever you want to call it.
We did get an awesome commercial out of it, though, where he acknowledged that we were his old phone.
Oh, man. Oh, Matt. He still loves Detroit.
He did it for us.
He still loves Detroit, doesn't he?
I like Stafford, but yeah, the people that celebrated that commercial, it was like getting slapped in the face.
I don't know. I don't understand people. Bunch of idiots.
But there you go. Maybe I will. When Nakobe Dean gets picked 30th, maybe I will put a Detroit Rams shirt on. Should I get one and have it at the ready?
I hate you.
I should do that.
Detroit Bulldogs.
No, Detroit Rams.
Oh, God, no. Don't do it. Don't do it, Neil. You're better than that. You're better than that.
No, but that's what we get. That's what you people get. And yes, the Detroit Rams, not you, Stick.
What do you mean, you people?
The you people, the Detroit Rams people out there. This is what's going to happen, guys. Because, again, it's a viable topic. And it was newsworthy. His only top 30 visit was with the Lions, Nakobe Dean. And look, Pistons fan 11, no, I don't know the future. But you and I have watched the Lions long enough to know how this is going to play out, right? Like right? Everybody in this room, everybody in the YouTube chat thread, everybody listening on the radio.
I'm full in on Brad Holmes. I think he's a very
100% yes.
Yeah, I don't think picking at 32 or 26, to be honest with you, was a significant difference because who the GM is. Now, if you had a mentally challenged person like Matt Millen or Bob Quinn, well, we're having a different discussion. But, that is the beauty of having somebody in the front office, Neil, that knows what they're doing, is I could be picking at 17 and 58. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the best player at 17 and 58 because of the guy I have in the front
Because of the
office.
guy making the picks,
Yeah,
no doubt.
That, for me, is the concept. But again, like you said, is the number 1 overall pick more valuable than the number 10 overall pick? Yeah. I mean, if you're arguing against that, there are mental rehabilitation centers available to you somewhere. Go find help.
Go find one. No, but it's one of those things where I'm doing this tongue in cheek, obviously a little bit for the laughs and things like that. But I do feel that way though. As I've always told you guys, I'll never look into this camera and lie to you guys. I do feel that way. I do feel some aggravation from the first Detroit Rams fan that says, "Oh man, we couldn't get Nakobe Dean." I don't want to hear it. I don't have time for it. Sam Flannel, you look concerned. I will be upset about that, man.
I mean, I think you have a right to be. I understand it from your perspective.
Does who I'm rooting for change anything in the grand scheme of things? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's about the sentiment.
I understand, because when you are rooting for someone, you do kind of feel like you're invested in it, and you do some superstitious things to help your team win. And Nakobe Dean, like you said, I don't know if he'll fall that far. I think he's the
Nakobe
next
Dean.
Dante Hightower.
Yeah, Nakobe Dean's not falling past 20, in my opinion.
He won't be there in the 30s.
No
He's
chance.
definitely not going to be there, and that's where it is for me. Brian Edwards, did you go buy a Detroit Astros jersey when Verlander won the World Series? Do not get me started on Justin Verlander. And everybody, and that's where I knew that this whole.
No, I want to hear what you got to say about Verlander.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
You want that too?
I want that smoke. I want it all today,
because there's a
Neil.
lot of similarities there to the people that rolled out with their Detroit Rams shirt. Those were the same people that bought the Detroit Astros shirt when Verlander left and went and won the World Series there. And everybody's like, "Oh, I love it for Justin Verlander." I had the same opinion I do of Stafford. He's gone. He ain't coming back.
See,
and guess what?
I had a different opinion for Verlander because he got us to a World Series, so I wanted to see him get over that hump. Stafford never even got us
Well, then why didn't he
playoff
do
win.
it when he was here? Because here's a fun little fact, Stick. I have as many wins in the World Series as Justin Verlander.
Isn't that wild?
I've left a World Series game with my team better off than they were when I started as many times as Justin Verlander has. He still has never won a World Series game. Never. He didn't do it here. He didn't do it in Houston. Houston won despite him in the World Series.
Got that ring, though.
Saved the metrics, saved the stats and everything like that. The bottom line is when Justin Verlander goes into a World Series game and starts it, when he leaves, his team's never better off than they were when they started. That's just the facts. And yes, there are a lot of similarities that I have with Verlander to Stafford. They're gone. They're not coming back. I don't care that he won a World Series with Houston. The same way I don't care that Stafford won a Super Bowl with the Rams. And there's a good possibility that Super Bowl is going to cost you Nakobe Dean. And I just have a problem with everybody that was all warm and fuzzy about it. That's it.
Yeah,
is that a good Adam Beydoun for you guys?
It was good Adam Beydoun. My opinion of the Verlander situation, the way I saw it was the time was up in Detroit. He was on his way out. The team was going into a rebuild. I had no affiliation to the Astros. I could care less if they won the World Series or not. Was I happy that he won it? Yeah, good for him. Yeah, good for him. Nothing more than that. That I don't have an issue with. For the people, that want to say, well, look, I told you he could do it. It's just such a different game. And to be honest with you, like you said, he was great in the ALCS, the ALDS.
Yeah, he was great when they played the Oakland A's.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time.
And the Yankees. Oh, the NL teams came around and he just wasn't that good. Sorry. It's the unfortunate
Didn't
truth.
get it when the lights were the brightest. He didn't get it done. That's a fact. Like, you guys can spin that out. We're not there without him. He was elite during this. That's fine. But when all the chips were in the middle of the table, he still has never won a game in the World Series. That's a factual statement. That's not hate. That's a factual
That is a
observation.
factual statement, but that's completely different than somebody who couldn't even get us a playoff win. I mean, Verlander was the best pitcher in the league.
I think there's a
Young
difference. I don't think you guys are understanding each other. The difference between Verlander leaving and Stafford. Stafford left with a lot left in the tank, even though Verlander's still pitching pretty well. Verlander left you with MVP, Cy Youngs, no-hitters, playoff series wins, playoff starts that went deep against the A's and Yankees. He gave you accomplishments. With Stafford, I felt it was a lot of
Unfulfilled potential.
That is a great way of putting it. And on top of that, it got hostile when the season started. And that's when I backed up, because originally I was happy we traded. We got 2 first-round picks for him, man. And a bridge quarterback's a great deal. We're not winning with Matthew Stafford for the next 3 years. We're in a rebuild. But I also had to take a step back and say, you know what? You guys are wrong here. Not only is he going to win a division, a playoff game, they're going to go all the way. They're really talented, and you can't tell me that they upgraded at quarterback and they're not going to win 12, 13 games and make a run in the playoffs. That was my evolution. I think it's a big difference. I think there's one, you were fulfilled by Verlander, you were left unfulfilled by Stafford. And when the unfulfilled dude left, there was a lot of hate and, I would say blame game going on. Nobody ever blames Verlander for the World Series losses. Nobody blames Verlander for the bullpen choking away multiple games. It's just not a thing.
And
Different game.